Hi, this is Trepacer. Welcome to, this is sort of a video response to a great fellow YouTuber, TheNerdyLisa. She did a video on her channel, and I'll leave a link to her channel in the description box below. It's up to her. She's very funny, very opinionated, and just a great fellow YouTuber. And she did a video on her channel, the top 7 villains of the 21st century, or 20th century, I guess. And I loved her picks. She picked some great choices and stuff. You should check out her channel in the link and watch her video on that. It was just fantastic, and it so inspired me. I wanted to make my own top 7 list of villains. Okay, and she had some great choices, and I'm gonna give you my list from 7 to 1, I guess. Okay, and feel free if you want to make your own list. Okay, and let me know about it. I can check it out. But anyway, number 7 on my list is Patrick Bateman from American Psycho, played, of course, by Christian Bale. Now, I read the book, so you know, I had a little knowledge of it before the movie came out. And the book is way more sicker than the movie was. But still, in the movie, Christian Bale just gives such a great portrayal of this guy that basically goes off the rails, or does he? It's just a great performance by Christian Bale, of a guy who basically slowly unravels and is a serial killer, and it's just, and you'll never hear Huey Lewis in the news, "Hip to be squared." That was the song. You'll never hear that. You'll never hear that song again. And interestingly enough, the guy he killed in that movie, spoiler's going to be in this movie and everything anyway. Jared Leto, of course, goes on to play the Joker later, and of course he went on to play Batman. So it's kind of weird that way that the Batman actually killed Joker in this movie, if you think about it. Okay, and okay, number 6 on my list is Loki from Thor. Okay, it's played by Tom Hiddleston. Now, a great villain is, besides being villainous, but is also charismatic, and that's the great thing about Tom Hiddleston as Loki. He's very charismatic and instantly became a fan favorite because of his portrayal of Loki. And I just remembered, while looking up this thing, I just remembered that one scene where Black Widow goes to talk to him, and he basically turns on her, and basically he starts off charming, then he just instantly kind of turns on the menace really quick, and it's a great scene to watch. You know, just his portrayal, how he just goes from one level to another level real quick when he's talking to her, and it's just a great scene to watch. That interrogation scene between him and Black Widow in the Avengers, and just, you know, and then of course, you know, him being in the Thor movies as well. And Tom Hiddleston, like I said, he just owned that part and just became famous because of that part. Okay, now number 5, Alonzo Harris, Training Day, Denzel Washington. Normally, like I said, Denzel Washington always played good guys for the most part. Okay, but in Training Day, of course, he was the ultimate bad cop. Okay, and he played a bad cop with precision and menace. He was really scared. You really felt scared for Ethan Hawke's character, because not only was he charismatic and smart, and he knew what he had to do, he did it, and he was so ruthless. He thought he was untouchable, literally, that nothing could stop him. And that's a scary kind of villain. When you got a villain that basically thinks he's above everything and he can't be stopped. And like I said, and deservedly, he won the Academy Award for this portrayal of just a chilling villain. And I can't say this more about that part. And number 4, Colonel Hans Landa, played by Christopher Waltz in *Inglourious Basterds*. And again, like Loki, it's another guy who's charismatic, basically gives off this appearance like he's calm and cool and collected, but underneath he's really a total psycho. Okay, and that opening scene in *Inglourious Basterds*, where he walks into the farmhouse and he just politely sits there and has a nice, pleasant conversation before he basically flips it and then just turns. And then there's another scene towards the end of the movie with what's her name, the actress, I forget her name, where he just completely flips out and just kills him, you know, just like that, and just Christopher Waltz was just, like I said, that's what's made him famous, and he was so good in that part, just so charismatic, but with that hitting sense of menace, and you were just kind of waiting for him to lose, you know, to turn it, you know, from being charming to menace. And And oh, he just gives me the chill. That's why I love Inglourious Basterds, because of him. His portrayal of that Nazi was just absolutely fantastic. Uh, and anyway, number 3, my choice is, of course, Heath Ledger as the Joker, and of course, The Dark Knight. Uh, Not only did he take a different take on the Joker, he just absolutely, completely turned it around. I remember when he first was cast, everybody was saying, like, again, who's this guy? You know, this British guy, you know, who's in comedy. I think the 10 Things I Hate About You. I think he was most famous for that, and The Knight's Tale. I think at the time that he was picked, and everybody's going, why did Christopher Nolan pick him? But obviously Christopher Nolan saw something in him, in Heath Ledger, and boy did he deliver. I mean, there's a lot of great scenes in this movie. You know, especially the scene when he first goes in, you know, when he walks into, well, all the gangsters are having their meeting, and he just basically charms them and basically murders somebody with a pencil trick, which is just absolutely frightening. And then, but the scene to me that, you know, that absolutely ultimizes what the Joker is when he goes to see Harvey Dent after Harvey Dent has been in the, you know, the explosion, and he basically explains to Harvey Dent that he has no plan, and, you know, that he's like a dog chasing cars. You know, he just has no plan. He's an agent of chaos. You know, and he just, like Michael Caine said in that movie. I'm quoting NerdyLisa, what he said. He doesn't. Some men don't want to. You know, and that's what I loved about that. You know, when the first trailers for Dark Knight came out, before you saw any trailer, you just had that voiceover with Alfred and Bruce Wayne, where Alfred basically says, "Some men, you know, they just want to watch the world burn." And the way he just said the line, that totally optimized what the Joker is. He's just chaos. Okay, he has no plan. All he wants to do is cause chaos, and look at the results. Okay. Okay. Now, number 2 on my list is Vincent, which is Tom Cruise from Collateral. Again, another actor who mostly played good guys all the time in his movies, but this time Tom Cruise played a hitman, okay, who was so scary, and so menacing and so charming at the same time. It just, you kind of almost wish that Tom Cruise played villains more in more movies, because he was that good as Vincent, this hitman who had a plan, you know, and he basically took Jamie Foxx and led him around to do what he had to do, and at the end, you know, he was so calm and cool and collected when he was chasing after, you know, Jamie Foxx and Jada Pinkett, and it was just, Tom Cruise can play a good villain, and I wish he would play a villain in more movies, because he is really good. He had such menace, and you were generally afraid for Jamie Foxx that he was going to kill him, like he was, because the plan, of course, was to kill him, you know, and frame him for the murders, you know, and just he was like he's the perfect hitman. That's what he was. Tom Cruise. I love it. That part is one of my absolute favorites that he has ever done. Vincent, he was just that good. Okay, and number 1 on my list, okay, is not surprising, is Anton Chigurh, which is in No Country for Old Men, played by Javier Bardem. And I remember seeing that movie. Oh my God, the Coen Brothers. He was so freaking scary in this movie. Oh my God, there's a scene where he's talking to the cashier, I think in the little not restaurant. It's like a gas station where when he has that conversation with him, and that whole conversation, you're sitting on the edge of your seat saying, "Oh my God, he's gonna kill him! Oh my God, he's gonna kill him! Oh my God, he's gonna kill him!" It just, oh my God, he was just so menacing, relentless, and singly focused. Okay, there was like no stopping him. He was like a human Terminator. Okay, there's just no stopping him. Okay. He had his mission, and he was going to complete it no matter what. Okay, and he was singly focused. And my God, I almost, it got to the point where I almost said Josh Brolin character should have just killed himself, because it was just, you know, there was no getting away from this guy. This guy was relentless, and he wasn't going to stop until he actually fulfilled his mission. He didn't even care about the people that hired him. Okay, he was going to do what he had to do, and oh my God, he was scary. Oh my God, it was scary. To me, that's what makes him so. He didn't talk that much. He's just the ultimate scary villain. Okay, I just have to say that he was. Javier Bardem, just that haircut, the gun he used to kill the cop. Oh my God, just relentless. Okay, that's a good way to describe him. He's like a human Terminator. That's what he was. Okay. And I guess if they ever get anybody else to play Terminator, I guess Javier Bardem could do it because, boy, was he scary and relentless. Okay, that's my top 7 villains of the 20th century, I guess. Thank you, TheNerdyLisa, for making up this list and doing the video. Again, I'll leave a link to your channel, TheNerdyLisa, in the description box below. And please sub to her and show her some love. She's a great fellow YouTuber. I love her sense of humor and her take on things. And she has another. She also has a review of The Witch, which I saw myself this weekend, and you should see her review. Definitely worth checking out. Anyway, let me know what you think of what your top 7 villains are. Okay, feel free to leave comments down below. And if you like this video, please hit the subscribe button down below. And this is Trepacer saying so long and take care. Oh, okay, one last thing I forgot to mention. I do have a new channel up. It's called Paul's Views and Opinions. I'll leave a link to that also in the description box below, so please check it out. I'm going to be trying to put, like I said, 3 or 4 videos a week on the new channel and hopefully let it grow, and I'm going to be trying to learn and hopefully do more things with the new channel as well, so hopefully you can check it out. And again, the link is in the channel, in the description box down below, so please check it out and sub to it, and thank you for all your attention, okay? This is Trepacer again saying so long and take care.